We're going to go through briefly the rest of the currencies. Okay, so we're going to have a look at dollar CAD, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, Aussie, maybe Kiwi, but on this particular one we're going to be looking at dollar CAD. Now you can see why dollar CAD is being bid. You've seen the oil price come lower, but it's beginning to be overbought, you know, and markets don't like being overbought, really. So there is this air of just be careful where you're placing your orders. I think as we're above all of the moving averages, and this is quite a positive chart point. If I drew a line on here, and I will do that right now, we drew a line, say from this point to this point, so we're going to have like a support line, and you know the value of that pole up with this little pattern would actually exceed the trend line, which is coming in today at 131.75. 131.75. You've got obviously this here, which is coming in at 131.74. So there's natural resistance up at that higher level, 131.79. We know 132, it didn't like it up there. We got to 132.26 and we closed at 131.46. So it didn't like it up there, but there's no reason why it can't get up to here. These are crossing, but these are not showing that there's weakness in the market. Okay, so we'll just take a look at the other currencies. With the dollar CAD, I think we are in a buy dip scenario unless these stochastics over here start to really turn lower, then we rethink. Briefly taking a look at dollar Swiss, you can see why I've been short of dollar Swiss. I know it probably hasn't been exceptionally evident why I did it, but you know, I've got these little double top here that showed me it really didn't like it. You've got a rake of overhead resistance just above there, and that's coming in at 99.85, 83, 90. So you've got a natural, we're in at a really good level. Okay, we're in up here, so bear with it. I think it goes lower. I think the RSI and the rate of change have showed you that it's going to go lower. We are ranging at the moment, but I think we're ranging to then preempt and move lower. We're already below the 9-day period moving average, and that's coming in at 98.98. Now, as I say, we've been short from last week, might be the week before. Anyway, I think it was last week. Now we've been down to 98.60, which is the 23.6 fib level. We've already been down there. I think we go for 9800. I don't see, I think there's too much resistance at the top. If I squeeze this chart up a bit more, I think you'll see, you know, that really this was its topping area. It didn't like it. It really didn't like it above 1000. It really didn't. So I think we're quite safe with dollar Swiss at the moment, and I'm going to keep that anyway, you know, as a hedge against everything else I muck up. No, lying, against everything else I do. Now we're going to take a look at dollar yen. Now our little dollar yen double topped up here at 14.58. What we've seen now is the move down, but to be fair, this really is a stock market move. Whatever the stock markets do, dollar yen will follow. But we do have some saving graces. We've got the 55-day moving average coming in at 109.90. We've got the 61.8 fib coming in at 111.61. I'm sorry, the 55-day moving average is at 111.82. So you can see that that band between 82 and 61 is going to be not difficult to break, because if the stock markets do continue their downward spiral, then obviously this is going to follow it. But for the moment, let's assume that the indicators are going to turn. You've got the stochastics really low, down at 10%. You've got your RSI down at 34%. The rate of change is still below the zero line. That's the problem. So until that turns, you're going to see dollar yen, I think, trade a bit lower. Now, if we do lose the 55-day average and that 61.8, we've got 110.80 to follow. And obviously you've got the 200-day moving average at 109.76. So there are levels of support that will stop this free falling, I believe, unless the stock market spend another week hitting the floor. Then obviously dollar yen will go with it. Okay, I think that's it for that dollar yen. It's all very self-explanatory. You can see all the levels on there that I've done. Good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.